Tarot Speaks. This is your self-love reading for Aries for the month of, or the end of February 2019. Aries, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So what I see going on here with Aries is you may be stuck in your head about a situation. You have some choices you need to make. You may not be communicating what it is that you want to do during this time. Things are moving kind of slow. You have a new opportunity in front of you that will bring emotional fulfillment, but the problem is you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices. You may be confused about which choice is the best choice when it comes to what actions to take in a certain situation. Like I said, you may not be divulging any information during this time. You may be holding back as you decide what it is that you want to do. You are making plans. You know there are some plans that need to be made. Things are moving slowly, though, with the Knight of Pentacles. Things are moving extremely slowly because you're trying to work on a plan for yourself when it comes to your emotional fulfillment. But right now, you're holding back because you're not sure what action to take. Someone may be making actions towards you in terms of passion, in terms of what it is that they want from you. But right now, you're trying to focus on what direction you want to take within a relationship or a job situation, what have you. This is general. But I feel like there's some confusion. You may be stuck in your head, maybe some worries about what type direction things are going to go when it comes to you investing your time, effort, and energy in a particular person, place, or thing. And now it's time for you to make some plans in terms of who you want to collaborate with when it comes to bringing about emotional fulfillment and starting a new beginning for yourself. But right now you may be stuck in your head about what choices to make because there are options out here for you, or you have multiple options and you're not sure what direction things are going to go. So you're worried about betrayals you may have suffered from the past, or you may be rehashing those betrayals in your mind in terms of what may have happened in the past. But you're being asked to pick a path that is emotionally fulfilling for you. You may not want to think so much about what is going to be what's going to make others happy is what I want to say, and think more about what's going to bring yourself emotional fulfillment and a sense of connectedness when it comes to relationships and when it comes to your job situation, especially. Because like I said, you're making plans, but you're still holding back some things because you're worried about maybe how things are going to work, or you're worried about working on a situation with someone and it not turning out the way you want, maybe due to, like I said, some deceptions or some lies of the past or things of that nature. And now you're trying to really guide your path and bring a sense of emotional balance within yourself so that you can have a sense of direction. But right now, you're feeling a little stuck when it comes to the choices you have and the connections that you make. So what you're being asked to do is to make the choice that is best for you in terms of your emotional fulfillment, the thing that brings you the most peace, the most joy, the most happiness, and brings you out of this mental energy that keeps you feeling stuck and stagnant, especially if you're dealing with an individual or situations where it's off and on. Especially if it's a job situation where maybe it's a temporary job. Maybe you are, what do they call it, contingent, or you are a person who is on call. Or maybe this is a relationship situation where someone comes in and out of your life and they're not really stable. There's some deception around the situation. Or maybe there has been deception around the situation that keeps you stuck in your head as to what direction to take in terms of this relationship. But now you're looking at your options. So you're holding back in terms of your thoughts. You're holding back in terms of your communication with this particular individual or individuals. And you're trying to make a plan as to how you can start a new beginning moving forward. But things are moving kind of slowly. Like I said before, it requires for you to make a choice that is best for your emotional fulfillment and not think so much about how it will, how others will feel about the situation, but how you will feel moving forward in a situation. February, or the end of February, I should say. So with unconditional love and guidance for Aries, what is the messages for Aries? Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. And at the bottom of the deck, gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. So like I said, this is about someone or a situation where it has been inconsistencies, and you need to release a situation in order to bring about a consistent pattern within your job situation or relationship, in order to be able to have that emotional fulfillment and detach from those old emotions that may have kept you stuck in your head when it comes to excuse me, when it comes to relationships that you may have dealt with, whether there was a lack of trust, a lack of loyalty. Releasing or detaching from those situations, people, places, or things, and making a plan for yourself, making a plan for your relationships moving forward. What it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to see, what is the purpose that you have for your relationships, what is the purpose that you have for your job situation. Maybe you want to go after your purpose. I keep getting purpose. So this is about being grateful for the lessons that you have experienced with particular individuals, allowing for those disappointments to be released from the past, detaching from those disappointments, and remaining loyal to yourself during this month, taking the actions that are loyal to you, trusting that the connections that you make moving forward in the future will not be the same as the ones in the past. Understanding that the lessons you learned in the past will help you to move forward towards your future. So you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and they're saying be grateful for the slow process that you are going through, because it's going to be one step at a time. You're going to have to trust the process. Trust your intuition when it comes to making plans. Trust your intuition when it comes to new opportunities and new pathways moving forward. Detach from any confusion that didn't bring you emotional fulfillment. Detach from any opportunities that don't bring emotional fulfillment. And remain loyal to your beliefs when it comes to your way forward, where it is you want to go, the actions that you want to take. And like I said, I'm going to say it again, releasing the past, the things that you may have worked on in the past, or maybe this is what you're currently experiencing, this release of holding back information, or this releasing information after not really communicating how it is that you feel. It's time for you to work on that. Work on letting go of people, places, and situations that no longer serve you. Letting go of those thoughts. Letting go of or expressing and communicating what it is that you need in order to move forward, so that you can detach from those old feelings. And like I said, this is going to take a time. This is going to take time with the Knight of Pentacles being here. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow knight. He's evaluating this pentacle as he moves forward, but he isn't in movement right now. Right now, he's just sitting on his horse, thinking about moving forward. So you may be holding back your emotions, holding back any actions, but needing to take action when it comes to connections that you make with particular individuals, plans that you need to make. There may be some plans that you need to make, but it's calling for you to trust your intuition and understanding. Don't get stuck in your head. Know that your intuition is spot on. Whatever the situation is, know that your intuition will not lead you astray. Trust yourself during this time. Remain loyal to yourself and releasing the past, releasing situations that no longer serve you, and be grateful for the experiences that you have that will help you to move forward. So with unconditional love and guidance for Aries, what is the messages? Impasse. Impasse is about coming to a place where you understand that you can go no further. There may be some things that you do not see or do not know that cause you to come to an impasse where you are being protected from going in a certain direction, because there are some dangers you are not aware of. Despondence. This is the Tower card. Sudden realizations of situations or sudden events that may occur in order to help you rebuild your foundation and help you to grow. Acceptance. This is about understanding that, yes, you may, this is about Cherry. Cherry, maybe named Cherry, but she doesn't like cherry pie. She wants something else. So it's like understanding when something isn't right for you anymore, that you don't have to accept things for what they are, or you, not that you don't have to accept them for what they are. This is about accepting how you feel about situations, accepting that maybe something is over, accepting that you've come to an impasse, coming to that realization that it's time to start over in order for you to grow and change and come to a better understanding of what it is that you want in your future. And balance. Balancing things out. This new opportunity, or this Tower card, is here to balance things out. So if there's a realization of something, if there's a breaking down of a structure, they're asking you to accept that you can't go no further in a particular situation, and that situation was not meant for you. But this situation that you are building upon now, after this Tower moment, this impasse that you come to after this Tower moment, will bring balance. And at the bottom of the deck, it will be, we have abundance. It will bring you abundance. Abundance is also about making the right choices in order to bring about abundance. So when you see a moment where you are unable to move forward in a situation, this is also calling for you not to accept situations that you know are not good for you, or that bring imbalance, and to restructure yourself in order to be able to bring in abundance. So whatever's not helping you may be hindering you. Whatever is not helping you may be blocking your blessings during this time. And it's time for you to release that past energy in order to trust that your intuition will guide you forward in the way necessary. And be grateful for the opportunities that you experience. Be grateful for the abundance that you do have. So whatever losses that you do experience, understand what it is that you have. This is about your appreciation for what you have now, that bring balance, the things that bring you balance, and accepting the balance that you have in your life currently, even though you may have come into an impasse when it comes to certain situations and had to rebuild for your own personal growth. So with loyalty, trust, past, and detachment, this is about detaching from those old situations, detaching from situations you couldn't go no further in, detaching from those old emotions, thoughts, feelings, the things that keep you stuck in your mind, the things that keep you in fear and worry, and being open to new opportunities coming in. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here, indicating you may have come to a standstill. Be grateful for this standstill, because it will bring you abundance moving towards your future. You may be at an impasse with the Knight of Pentacles, and they're telling you to use this as a lesson moving forward, to take your time in building your abundant life moving forward. You may want more finances. You may want a more abundant relationship, but it's asking you to learn the lessons of the past by taking the time to either rest or just wait for your, not rushing forward towards anything until you've come to a place of balance within yourself, and you find the thing that brings you emotional fulfillment. Because you have multiple options right now, you may be a little confused. So take a step back in order to evaluate these options, understand what situations you can go no further in, and bring a sense of understanding within yourself of what's going to bring emotional fulfillment. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much to my new and my old subscribers for watching. And until next time.